Good evening from Germany, everyone. I would like to make an upgrade from the pop movement team work here in Germany. Ash said it would be great if I'll do a short video on that, try to keep it short. So we've been on the so-called Landesgartenschau the last weekend. So not this weekend, 1 week before. The Landesgartenschau is some kind of garden competition fair, but additionally to this, it's on an area which hasn't used before. It was an industrial area, and it will be now recultivated and be part of the city of Kamp-Lintfort. If you're interested in that, please have a look on this website, which you see here above. So we were very lucky because we got a contact. A person came to us and said, "I would like you to have you here, the pop movement team. We have a permanent stand there, and I'll show you some pictures on that." So there is an area called the One World Garden. So there is a team of people of different clubs, of different groups who call themselves fair-rhein, which is the German word for club, but on the same way it's like fair, and the second word Rhein is the name of the river which runs to our part of Germany. And they have a permanent stand there on this Landesgartenschau. The Gartenschau runs for 6 months. It's nearly ending. And we were allowed to have a stand there on their ground for 2 days at the weekend. So we've been outside and inside. You see here they have a big tent, and you see Mr. Schmer, that was the person who got in touch with us a few months ago. So what we did to prepare ourselves, we have a lot of new things done because a lot of projects couldn't work in the last month because of Corona. So we were really looking forward to this project. So we have now our own pavilion. I don't know if it's an English word for it, with some commercial at the back. And we have made a lot of new games, new ideas. So let me leave you alone with the pictures. You will find those things on the pictures in a few seconds again when I show you pictures from our weekend at the Landesgartenschau. So not only like painting works or small works, let me say it this way around, there has been a lot of wood works done by the boys from the pop movement team. I'm very lucky to have them in my team. And now I'll show you some pictures of what we've done. So there was the place outside that we had. We had different games, and I'm going to introduce you to each other game so that you have an idea of what we've done there. So the first game we ever made, so it's still on in our fair stand, is like, how many earths do we need if everyone in the world would behave like a average person from and then the different countries. So if everyone would behave like someone from Germany, we're here in the middle with 3 Earth. The very left one is the one from Qatar. So we gave the people just the names of the cities, of the countries printed out, and they had to try to find out which country would use the most Earth, or to say it in a better word, what's the average of a people from this country if everyone in the world would live like this. Then you see that we have a lot of big beach balls looking like the Earth. So that was what we've done again, because we said we would like to have this game in a big way, and that's the result of it. So the people were able to have these 6 wooden structures, and we have those pieces of paper on it, and we held them, of course, and said, okay, try to put the balls into the structures and think about how many Earth do we need if there is someone from Qatar, if there is someone from Germany, and so on. And it's in the same way of the game, but on a different style. And this one was absolutely the running match all day. So it was unbelievable. I'll show you some pictures later on that. This is our weight model. So we have a focus on a few games, in a few games, a focus on what amount of CO2 do we produce if you use a car. So the German Environment Office counts with the measurement of 7 kilograms CO2, 1 kilogram CO2 on 7 kilometers on average if you go by car. So on this big structure, we have a water bottle here, and it's showing, or it's meaning a special amount of kilometers. And what we did is, if someone came to us, we said, "Oh, come on, how far is your work? So isn't there something that you do regularly a week? Go to a football club or whatever," and then they had to put in weights on the left side to get a feeling for it, what the CO2 amount will be, what comes out of their car. You see Leah and Valentina here pulling up this very heavyweight model. So this is a trip to the North Sea from our part of Germany, where a lot of people do holidays at the weekend. It's 350 kilometers. And so it's, yeah, you cannot even pull it up on your own. It's absolutely crazy, and you see it in the eyes, and you see the reactions of the people doing like, "Aha, wow, crazy! I've never thought about that." This is another good question. So we asked if there is some low distance for which the people use their car, like going to work or going to the supermarket. We have those 1 kilogram or 2 kilogram weights, and then we just give it to them. So if someone goes to work every day by car, then we say, okay, this is for Monday, and this is the way back for Monday, and now it's up to Tuesday and Wednesday, and on Thursday, so the first weights are falling down. It's a funny way, and we believe in it, that the people will recognize the weight or the problems holding the weight, and not the number, which goes out of your mind very fast again. Another new idea we had, what we never used before, is that we printed out an Earth Overshoot Day calendar, and we only placed the date for the Earth Overshoot in 1970, which was at the 29th of December. And we put this printed calendar on a magnetic board, and here you see the different years. So it's a little bit difficult to see, but we made it in two different colors, so two people could play it against each other at the same time. And we asked them to put the years in the calendar where they think it will be the right date, and then we gave them the solution. And one thing that we always do from the very first day we've been outside with the pop movement team is doing some kind of test. So the people shall spread the 100% of the energy that is used in Germany, and should tell us how much percent of this 100% goes by fossil, goes by atomic energy, and how much by renewable energy. And it's always fantastic how strange the results are, because a lot of people say, the renewables in Germany will be, or is 30 or 35%. This is a number which comes again and again, but it's the number for the renewable energy. It's the percentage of the renewable energy that we produce ourselves. But the factor between the amount of energy that we produce and the one that we use is 1, 2, 3. So it's absolutely difficult and absolutely strange. So it's 80% fossil, and it's 6% by nuclear energy, and it's 14% by renewable energy, which is not so much. So then we had the chance to put on our posters with the things that we've already achieved at school. So, but that was only for people who were interested and had a look on that. So, I think I can leave you alone now with some impressions, what the people who came to us did with those games. I just leave you alone a little bit with that. So this is part of the team. We worked in shifts because we've been on the Lager from 9 o'clock in the morning, so starting 8 o'clock with building up the tent until 6 o'clock in the evening, and it was very cold this weekend. And here are some impressions now. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it a little bit. And so at the end, we all gave them a world as a present and put on the internet address of the website from our German team. And so let me say thank you. And yeah, we are happy that we are part of the pop movement team. So take care. I hope coronavirus will be gone away soon, and then we are happy to do some more projects. Bye from Germany.